What's going on, everybody? It's Jeff here. Welcome back to the channel. Last Sunday, April 18th, I had made a video saying that this stock was going to double, and it already ran up 91% this week. I'm going to talk about exactly what I saw, thinking and believing and knowing that this stock was going to double. I'm also going to talk about what to do and what is expected to happen if you're holding this or you're planning on getting into this, guys. So stick around. You're not going to want to miss this. For those of you that are new to the channel, all I ask is that you hit that like button and subscribe to join the family. If you're interested in joining our private community, it's the first link in the description. We have hundreds of members. We talk stocks and strategies all day long. So like I said, guys, if you're interested, we'd love to have you. Come check it out. Let's get into the video. First off, guys, the stock that we are talking about is Microvision. One of the reasons why I had made the video last Sunday was because Microvision was a heavily shorted stock. Now, a little bit different than the reasons for GameStop and AMC being heavily shorted was because Microvision was a penny stock in 2020. It ran up, it hit a high, I believe in early 2021 of about $24 and change. And their revenue is very, very low. So hedge funds and institutions had said, you know what, there's no way that that stock price and their market cap valuation is justified for the amount of revenue and earnings because they're still negative. Okay, earnings every single quarter. All right, so that was one of the reasons. Okay, the next reason why I talked about and said this stock is going to double is because it was the month of April. Now, for those of you guys that have been following this stock, this is an article that came out February 10th, and it says Microvision, a leader in MEMS-based laser beam sensing technology, today announced that it has received the necessary components and equipment to meet its April milestone of completing A samples of its long-range LiDAR sensor. This is the CEO. We expect Microvision's long-range LiDAR sensor, which has been in development for over 2 years, to meet or exceed requirements established by OEMs for autonomous safety and autonomous driving features. Okay, so we were waiting. A lot of investors, I've been holding this stock for a long period of time, and a lot of investors were waiting for that April announcement to happen. There's been news and rumors and speculation based on a buyout. There's a for sale sign on their front door. Okay, I look at Microvision as, and I've said this before, as like the 40-year-old person has 14 college degrees, okay, majors, bachelors, so forth, however, doesn't have a job because they have all these patents and all this great technology, but they haven't really been able to put it to work and get that revenue stream going. Okay, they did have a good pop. I believe it was the end of March. I think it was March 31st when Microsoft had announced a partnership or a deal, signed a deal with the United States military for a $22 billion contract on their HoloLens, which Microvision provides the technology for it. All right, so I was waiting for that April to happen. Now, I will say this, guys, I don't have an article up for it, but April 29th, which is a Thursday, after the close, they are going to report their earnings. Now, if I can just say this, I don't really feel like their earnings is going to be a catalyst at all because we know it's low, and we know that they're still running, in the negative because they've put a lot of money and time into their R&D. So I don't think that's really going to be a huge catalyst. However, what is announced and what is talked about on that call will be what is crucial. All right, we are looking for them to, provide a better sample and an updated, a progress update on their LRL equipment. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking for. Now, if you're holding this stock, okay, if you're looking to get into it, this is what you need to look at. This is what you need to know and how to play this stock. So I have a couple things right here. Now, I made this video, when was it? On the 18th. So if you look at where this was, let me scroll back a little bit. On the 16th, we're looking at, it was about $10 and change. Okay, it actually went down, I believe, on the 19th, which was this Monday. But if you're looking at this, I said, this is showing a nice channel right here, a good, strong sign of support. It also formed a consolidation, very small consolidation. I wouldn't say it's a very long period of time frame, about a 2 or 3, 4 day consolidation. But what's more important, if you look right here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now 6 touch points at that 19 and change dollar resistance. And once again, it bounced off it and kind of pulled back a little bit, closing off the week at 17.97. Now, this stock, as you can see up here, I hold 1,000 shares in my TD Ameritrade account. Okay, my limit is set up higher. The reason why I'm doing that is because if this gets announced, if there's announce of a buyout, if there's announce of a huge when their verticals are going to be able to be, listed for sale. I know they talked about potentially third quarter, fourth quarter, whatever that news might send this stock, absolutely soaring. As you can see, it makes crazy moves. It went up 100% in pretty much 4 days because it's Monday. Like I said, Monday wasn't a really good day on the 19th, but so pretty much 4 days it went up 90%. So this stock can really move. It does have some upside. I can see the stock getting to the $30 price point, no problem, depending on what gets talked about on that meeting. All right. But you can expect whatever happens on that Thursday, unless they initiate a buyout. Okay. Whatever happens on that Thursday, the price is going to run. The price will probably continue to run early morning on Friday, and then it is going to sell off. Okay. It's happened every single time. If you just look at the way this chart is, you've got good news, great, push up, sell off, same thing, sell off, same thing, boom. After all the time, it just keeps on happening. Look at this one. So if you look at this candle right here, and this is what I was talking about right here, this was the Microsoft announcement, and it went all the way from about 1350. I think it touched that. Yeah, that 19 again, form of resistance. So expect that to happen again. Now, if you haven't gotten into stock, if you're looking to get into it, let's see what happens this week. Okay, I can see this week, considering it might bounce off that $19 resistance again. I don't see it going much higher before Thursday. Okay, a lot of people, especially that have been following the stock, know that Thursday's meeting is going to be very, very important. All right, so if you're not into this, I would take a look at where it is exactly playing in this week. I will make another update about this stock before Thursday to give you my update and what I'm doing. But if you are holding this stock, be prepared for it to pull back. Okay, there's no shame, guys, in taking profits because, like I said, a lot of other people are going to take profits. When a stock sells off, whether you're holding it or not, if a stock's selling off, it's because other people are taking profits. And when these day traders with massive bankrolls take huge positions in this stock and get that thing really running up, they don't care about where this stock can be years from now. Like I said, they're called day traders. That's what their job is. I talk about it numerous times on my channel. When those guys get involved, they're the ones that also make that stock really, really pump up, and they ride it completely on the way down. As fast as they rocket it up, they short it on the other side. They play both sides. That's how they make a lot of their money, by playing both sides of the stock. So just be prepared. Like I said, if you're holding that, wait to see what happens on the Thursday, Friday. Have no shame in taking some profits. Maybe peel a little bit off the table. Depending on what gets talked about on that Thursday, I can see this stock hitting $30 as long as they continue to upgrade and meet their expectations, requirements. Okay, that what they have stated in the past is continuing to happen. Now, if there's any sign of, listen, we don't have it ready. Okay, like Elon Musk, said he was going to have level 5 autonomous driving ready by the end of 2020, which didn't happen. If there's any talks about that, you could expect this stock to sell off after hours. So probably setting a stop loss just in case that happens, because it will probably be vicious. This stock moves very, very fast. So guys, that's it for this video. I'll keep you updated. I'll see you in the next one.